I'm glad I love what I do. I'm glad I love teaching. It just, I missed a sec. On Sunday, check this out. On Sunday, when I was teaching my week 1 class, I was standing for 4 hours teaching that class. Okay. And when I finished teaching the class and the 4 hours was over, I didn't even feel like I had been standing for 4 hours because I was that hyped. I was that excited. I was that motivated. I felt so good about the teaching that I was like, man, I was so excited. But yeah, I was on my feet for 4 hours teaching that class on Sunday because I was so excited about teaching. Right, Vicky? That was passion, baby. That was passion. Because I was so excited, right? I was like, man, I feel good. I'm excited. When I got off, we started class at 6. I got off at 10:10 or 10:05, right? We started class at 6 p.m. on Sunday, and I got off at like 10:05 or 10:10. And what I do, and for the new people who don't know me, because I am a real teacher in the state of California, where I got my teaching degree, is where I used to live in California. What they trained us to do. So remember, all the things that I do are things that I was trained to do professionally. Okay. So one thing I was trained to do professionally was you can't say anything unless you have receipts. That was a training when I got my doctorate degree. Okay. Another training was, as a teacher in the state of California, you have to get what's called continuing education credits. Okay. That means every year you're teaching, you got to go back to school and learn something. Okay. Every year. So that's a part of my professional training. So now that I'm teaching here, I didn't forget my professionalism. I always go learn something else that I can sprinkle into my class to make it better. Okay? I always do that. And I've got people in my class that be like, dang, I came back and took the class again and I learned something new. Right? Hey, Sister Anita. I think it's a different Anita. Hey, Anita, how you doing? All right. That's something that I do all the time. And I've got people that say, man, I learned something new. I took the class last time. I'm taking it again. I'm learning something new. Or they'll say, I picked up something that I didn't hear the first time around. I do that all the time. And I do that because that's just a part of my professional training. Monica said class is always leveling up. And that's what and y'all, for all my new people who don't know this, some of these people that took Wolf of Wall Street that are in the class now, they got the class when the class was only $5,000. Some people got the class when it was $6,000. Okay. Right now the class is $10,000. I know the value of what I'm giving. Okay. And Jules says, and we are the beneficiaries. And the point I want to make is those people, because they joined 3 years ago or 2 years ago, they are getting the benefit of the new stuff I'm putting in, and they ain't even being charged for it. Cause that wouldn't rest right in my spirit. That would not rest right in my spirit. If I told you that you pay this and then later on, because I add 2 or 3 things, I'm going to charge you more, that don't rest right in my spirit. I can't do that. That don't fit in my spirit. Like, oh, I added something new and now I'm going to charge more money. No, if that's how much you paid when that's how much the cost was, that's how much you pay.